We were in Costco the other day, seeing what was on offer. And it turns out they had a Jura 24-year-old distiller's art, I think it was, on offer for $149. And we were about to buy it, and then we thought, let's test these Jura minis first to see if we like Jura. So while we're testing, we've got the 10-year-old, a 16, and Superstition. Now, of course, the independent bottler 24-year-old bottle could be significantly different from what these are, especially because it's probably, I think it was a single cask even. Let's see if we can make sense of how they smell first. So we've been mixing these up, so we don't know which way round they are. But I guess if I hold it to the camera, you can see. Hopefully. Which one do you think is the oldest?
Funny smell.
Yeah, funny smell.
Medium old. The bottle with the oldest.
Well, one of them's called Superstition, which I presume would be this one, which I think maybe it has some smoke.
But it sounds
I think that's
spooky.
what it. I think that's what it is, isn't it? It has some peat in it because it has a little bit of the, you know, the Lafroig Ardbeg. So I presume this is Superstition, having never tasted it before. So
Yeah. Also, I was this first.
we have a 10 and a 16.
Then I started.
So Deepa thinks that's the 10, right?
Mm.
This is a bit herby. I think this one's lighter. I'd say that's the 10. But now that I look at them, I think Deepa's right. Because you can see the colour. B. A. Yeah, actually these are pretty easy to tell apart because this one is dusty and woody.
Savory.
This one is the sweet smoky thing that's going on. And then this one,
Caramel.
yeah, it's lighter caramel. So which one, what do you think is the... This is Superstition, almost certainly. So we may as well just look. What is that? Yeah, so that is Superstition. So which one do you think is the older one?
Well, I think it's definitely caramel that I thought was older. And I'd rather give caramel clean and savoury than...
I think it's the other way around, and I can tell by the colour. So you were actually right the first time, and I was wrong because this must be the 10, right?
10. So
Yeah.
you are...
You were right the first time. So this is the 10, this is the 16, and here's Superstition in the middle. I mean, it's not much of a blind tasting because they do smell very different. But this is more like the alcohol spirit, and this is more woody and more of the barrel, I guess. It's almost slightly herb medicine pepper. Let's try the 10 first because it's probably the lightest. Well, not a million miles away from Antiquary, I thought.
I like it very much.
I thought that was...
It was and then I saw him in the drawer.
Yeah, pleasant. I thought...
Many slight water, a drop of water.
Oh, there's a little bit of smoke in Antiquary. I thought it's actually quite similar.
No,
But this has a tiny bit of smoke.
Viscosity. Viscosity.
Let's put a little drop in each one. Just to... hopefully open it up.
if it isn't any good, that I'd rather buy
Yeah.
24.
So this, so what do you get? I'm getting,
I'm just getting caramel and Christmas.
I'm getting a
I'm not getting a specific flavour.
well, caramel is a flavour. I'm getting a bit of spicy orange, dark orange. Ooh. Sirens going on outside. It's a little bit dusty, a little bit dusty shelf.
Dusty.
Yeah. Would
Messy.
yeah. A little,
After price, but then
for 10-year-old, we don't. Yeah.
It very much shows me, but the age is very straightforward. Caramel in a cask.
Yeah. I said.
I don't know what cask. Oak probably.
Don't know. I said slightly. I said a bit woody.
Woody, yes.
Slightly orange, and a little bit of spice, which is probably the wood as well. Okay, let's hold that one. 16 then. This, so the picture I got from the nose was like a little wooden box, which has had a bit of tobacco in it and some orange rind rubbed around.
Perfect. Some herbs, dry herbs.
Yeah, maybe some herbs in there as well.
Beautiful deception.
But then kind of the box has been emptied out, and so you're getting mostly wood.
Tobacco.
And a little bit of that herb and orange.
Very dry.
Yeah. Dry, yeah.
But I'm also getting the freshness of the very fresh tobacco, maybe.
Oh, there is a bit of freshness. It's not old, is it? It's not old tobacco.
Fresh. Fresh dry.
It's a bit like there's an orange beside the box. Something like that. There is something fresh as well.
It's very unusual.
Yeah.
I'm not exposed with the other whiskey. It's actually own class.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? It started...
Smoke maybe, but not a smoke.
I don't think it's smoke, but a sort of a sour, bitter, peppery kind of thing came running
I
in.
don't have any bitterness, but this is balsamy.
A little bit more water.
That I can't resign ours.
Now, because that came on later, I presume that's part of the barrel.
Baron, I think.
That peppery that sort of comes in.
But it's very unusual. It's beautiful.
But
right.
Yeah, but it is a bit herby, isn't it? Woody herby.
But it's almost fresh. It's
Quite drying, like very dry white wine at the end. Quite tight. Orange.
It's almost Open 14.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a bit like Oban 14.
And maybe a touch of Occupation.
Yeah, somewhere in the Auchentoshan Oban 14.
Or maybe put a Dean.
Well, the Deanston Organic.
Stuff
Go look.
herby countryside.
Well, quite enjoyable though.
Good. I'm impressed. It's even more applicable and easy, no stress.
I'm gonna have a little sip on the
I think you
Tanya.
need to fuck it, but after that, I'd rather not have a movie whiskey.
Yeah, this doesn't have that pepper, that sort of drying pepper finish. It's much less woody, and I guess that's the barrel age. But maybe that's what it is. I mean, it does feel sort of like tight at the end. I don't know how old the Superstition is. It's an unaged statement. I'm going to guess this is probably a similar age, but with smoke. But who knows? I don't even know if it is smoke. Yeah. Okay. So it is smoke.
Beat.
Yeah. Well, I presume. What do you think?
It's not the same as aspect then.
I don't actually smell the smoke, but I smell that
Soy.
slightly medical plasticine kind of note that you get.
I smell medical soy.
I mean, medical soil.
It is not bad.
It has that,
It's that this one.
yeah, but it still has a drying finish, doesn't it?
It is dry. I think it is very dry.
If anything, I'd be biased to say it's closer to this one with
Oh
smoke
yeah, it is.
and not this one with smoke.
But it's even more. At first, that I own character, but this one I can just try it.
I get a little bit of that sort of oatmeal Weetabix cereal note in here as well.
It's I'm not that impressed, but it's.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is a cereal note that you get from the smoked barley, but it's a bit like, you know, wet barley or something, isn't it? And not so much of that orange or even woodiness I'm not getting.
Or even herbs, you know.
Not getting as much in this one.
But this herbs. It's very straightforward, savoury.
The drying finish is quite strong though, much stronger than this. I got a little bit of the orange. I'm not really getting the wood.
I'm getting a lot of soy, a lot of peat.
Yeah.
But you see the different type of peat compared to Arbechten.
Well, it's a different island. The drying effect is the most noticeable thing. Not unpleasant, but makes it feel like you want to have water after.
A part of a perfume.
Oh yeah, that's quite perfect. That is a bit like Auchentoshan, that mix.
It is impressive. I prefer to ask for myself a bit of silence to focus. But
It's a bit of a challenge.
I'm impressed with all three. Now I value both are very, very, very similar.
Yeah.
I need to see more. Just.
No, I like this one better. I got a bit of a stronger caramel orange to start with. But then it rolled into the grassy hay. I actually quite like that Deanston 15 organic, which has where it rolls into the green grass hay. It went into that. It was quite similar. And then sort of the pepper started to come up, and it wasn't as drying as this one. So I quite like the 16.
If I had to buy out of three, I would probably go to out of interest. I think it's easy to keep it easy.